Hey guys, it's Nathan from the Kentucky Cycling YouTube channel. We're in Berea, Kentucky this morning at the Silver Creek Bike Park, and I'm here with the head trail steward, David Mashburn. We're gonna go do a Trail Gnome tour. So for those of you who haven't seen the Trail Gnome tour, basically, you'll know if you watch this channel, I'm very much a wheels on the ground kind of guy. And while this bike park has all kinds of progression, we're gonna go on a tour and show you how somebody who doesn't like to get off the ground can still have a good time out here. So David, just tell us a little bit about the bike park here.
It's basically built, just like you say, for progression. It's got a little bit for everybody out here. Even some of our most advanced lines are still beginner friendly. There's no huge gaps or anything. You can easily roll everything out here. It's lots of fun. The place has everything from kind of easy, gentle wandering single track to some pretty big jump lines, berms, tabletops, that kind of thing. We have a nearly all-weather jump line right here behind us, and then a paved pump track as well. It's just fantastic for honing skills and just progressing through the sport for sure.
Cool. So you've got the jump line, you've got the pump track, and then you've got, like, is it 3 downhill lines?
Yes.
So tell us a little bit about the tour that you're going to take us on today.
We'll start off from here, head up to Monster Mash, the top of the hill, and then we can check out some of the downhill runs from there.
Okay, great. How many miles of trail are out here today?
Almost 4.
Just because there's a little under 4 miles doesn't mean you can't get more miles out of here. I assume
True.
Because of that, these 3 downhill runs, that there's a lot of rinse and repeat that goes on.
There is. A lot of people are surprised too, even though it's roughly 4 miles of trail, it's 4 quality miles. They're action packed the whole way. Lots of features, twists and turns, berms, jumps, like the works.
Cool. You know when this park first opened?
Yeah, it's in September of last year.
Okay. Berea contracted with Parson Construction,
Yep.
and so these are all machine-built trails out here.
Yeah.
How popular has it been since you guys opened up?
It's been really neat. We get everything from kids riding from town to here to ride. The local NICA team, which is Madison County's kids cross-country race team, this is their home field. The parking lot here today is fairly full already, and it's a early Saturday. It stays pretty busy. I was really surprised.
Yeah, that's great. For those who don't know, Berea also has a multi-use trail system. So when he's saying riding from town, kids can come out here on mostly closed trail systems to access this trail, which is really cool.
That's been super. The multi-use trail that goes out Walnut Meadow, that's how the kids are getting out here.
Yeah.
And it works really well for the NICA team that this is their home field. On days that it's just too wet to get out on the trails, they have an alternate, which has been super for them.
Yeah, that's cool. Well, David, we're really looking forward to it, and thank you for doing this for us
Thanks
today.
for coming down. We're in front of the Keep It Rolling pump track at Silver Creek.
Any tips or anything about how to do this?
No, I'm terrible at it.
Well, what's the point of a pump track? For those who may not be familiar.
Basically, it's a really good place to hone skills, practice keeping your momentum, gaining momentum from pumping on the features in the pump track. It's just a cool little place. We have a lot of families that come down as well, that maybe parents that don't ride, they bring kids, and they'll just hang out here and you can keep an eye on them the whole time. Seems like everybody has a great time with it. And being asphalt, it's all weather.
Yeah, that's nice, because I think a lot of pump tracks, people have to worry about it getting dried out and watering it and all this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So not in it. So this is one of your lower maintenance. You just have to do a little weed eating.
Just a little weed eating, and that's about it.
All right, well, let's give it a try. So what are we gonna do next?
We're gonna head down the jump line to the bottom of the climb and then work our way up to the top.
Sounds good. All right, so we got a sign here that says we're at the bottom of the Monster Mash Trail, and we got a trail gnome called David Mashburn. Is there any coincidence?
It's possible. Yeah, this one's my baby here.
Well, tell us about it.
It's basically a beginner-friendly, gentle climbing trail up to the top where all the downhill runs start.
All right.
We're about halfway up on Monster Mash right now, and probably my favorite section of the trail. I just love all the big rocks that it kind of winds through.
Cool. I love all this moss.
Yeah, it's pretty neat. Nice and in the shade here.
Yeah. All right, I'm just gonna hang out here. Y'all have a nice time.
Sounds good.
Does feel like it. All right, so off in the distance there, for those folks who are familiar with Berea and Berea College, that is the top of Draper building. And so we've just come up Monster Mash, and to the right is Gobblers Gulley. And then if I look right here, this is Elevator. You can see a couple folks coming up. And then we've got two more downhill trails, which is Frog Hole and Tarzan. All right, David, so tell us about these three trails and maybe talk about them in order of least technical to most technical.
Least technical is going to be your Monster Mash or Gobblers Gulley. They're both a green or beginner trail. Just nice and flowy, nothing super technical, definitely beginner friendly.
Okay, and we came up Monster Mash. Can you also ride down it? Is that okay? And you can ride down, can you ride up or down Gobblers Gulley as well?
Gobblers Gulley will be directional. It's down off.
Okay, and then these two trails over here.
These are intermediate ones for blues. Tarzan is a little more of a flowy downhill, where Frog Hole is a little more of a technical downhill.
Okay, so if we ride them in order of least technical to most technical, we'll start with
Gobblers Gulley, Tarzan, Frog Hole.
All right.
Still getting the crown back on.
We can if you want. All right, we're gonna go up elevator. I'm not going that way, I'm gonna go the easier way. So this is the new elevator. So we, rather than coming back up Monster Mash that time, we came up the new elevator, and we're back up to the top of Frog Hole and Tarzan. So which one are you going to take us down, and why is it the next one?
I think we're going to hit up Tarzan next. It is, I guess, the next level up in technical or difficulty. It's more of a flowy downhill run.
Nice. I like flowy.
It's my jam.
It's your jam.
I love it.
Cool. We'll look forward to it. All right. Tarzan. All right, David, so we've just come back up Monster Mash, and I have to say, as far as climbing goes, that's not a bad way to do it. Pretty darn scenic, lots of gradual switchbacks through the forest.
Shade.
Lots of shade, pretty nice.
Thank
Not a
you.
bad trail to have your name on.
I totally agree.
So tell us about the last one we're gonna do, Frog Hole.
Yeah, so it's probably the most technical, but still very similar to Tarzan. A little more technical, but still kind of a flowy downhill. It's got lots of jumps and berms, but everything there is also rollable. Still pretty friendly, nothing too crazy.
So what makes it more technical in your mind?
It's just some more rocky sections,
Okay.
but nothing like ridiculous.
All right, man. Well, hope to see you in one piece at the bottom.
Sounds good.
it. Yeah, I'm okay. Woo. You hit the tree? All right, so we just came down frog hole, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I bit it a little bit at the end, but that's all me. You know, again, everything's totally rideable out here. David, just in closing, if people want to follow like events or things or kind of keep up with things going on out here, what's the best way to do it?
Probably the easiest way is to follow the Silver Creek Bike Park Facebook page. Did a pretty good job of keeping up with that. We actually have a lot of events coming up there's a trail maintenance day coming up next Sunday. There's several fun rides in the works, followed by a concert series downtown. It's going to be the Leave It Amp music series.
Okay.
In August. I think that goes on for like 5 weeks.
Nice.
For 2 nights a week. Really cool.
So people could come down, ride, go get some dinner in town, go get a concert,
hit up Native Bagel,
stay overnight, come out here, ride again.
Absolutely.
Man, you can just make a weekend out of it.
Yeah.
Well, we appreciate your time today and for everything that you do. You've created a great place, and I encourage folks to come check it out.
Yeah, thanks a bunch.
As always, we hope you found this content useful. If you did, please like the video and consider subscribing to the channel. Thanks.